Alright people, what is going on? Welcome back. Dr. Seuss. People trying to cancel him. Unbelievable. This shit is going way too far, man. Like these freaking leftists, these progressives, they're trying to cancel everything. Oh my god. There are 6 books that they are really targeting. I read a few articles on this. And it said that these books, has some, kind of racial stereotypes. I'm gonna see how bad it is. We're actually gonna do, you can tell by the title, but we're actually gonna do a little bit of a reading here, because these are 6 books that I've never really read from Dr. Seuss. Like, of course, I've read the Lorax, Green Eggs and Ham, Cat in the Hat, like all the classics. If I Ran the Circus. The one I'm going to be reading today is If I Ran the Zoo. I've never read this before, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna see how bad these depictions are. Depending on how these videos do, I may do all 6, I may do just this one and just check out the rest. I don't know, it's up to you. Let me know down in the comments below. I'm gonna try to make this entertaining. Dr. Seuss is a master at words, so of course when I fuck up these words, don't judge me, because fuck you. Now, because these things are tongue twisters. But nevertheless, guys, let's check out If I Ran the Zoo by Dr. Seuss. And of course, if you want to support the channel, if you want to support your boy, head on over to firstwarrior.com and check out some sweet merch like this. Yeah, I might have to get another one. I think I dropped something on here. It's a little bit of a stain, but nevertheless, still clean. It is still clean. Let me go ahead and put you on the side right here. Plus, I need to get a haircut. I'm actually getting a haircut today, so I have to kind of finish this before I do. So, let's check out If I Ran the Circus by Dr. Seuss. Let's see here. I actually don't have the book, so I'm gonna actually be like looking at some of the videos that they have on YouTube already. But I'll just pause it, and then I'm gonna do my little, reading and interpretation on it. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Sit back, relax. All right. Let's go. All right. It's a pretty good zoo, said young Joe McGrew, and the fellow who runs it seems proud of it too. Okay. But if I ran the zoo, said young Joe McGrew, I'd make a few changes. That's just what I do. Big ambitions. I like it. The lions and tigers and that kind of stuff they have up here now are not quite good enough. You see things like this in just any old zoo. They're awfully old-fashioned. I want something new. Alright, well. Cool. So I'd open each cage, I'd unlock every pin, I'd let the animals go and start over again. And somehow or another, I think I could find some beasts of a much more unusual kind. First of all, if he opens the cages to the lions and tigers, for the lions and tigers, he will die, but carry on. A 4-footed lion is not much of a beast. The one in my zoo will have 10 feet at least. 5 legs on the left and 5 more on the right. Then people will stare and they'll say, what a sight. This zookeeper, Gerald's quite keen. That's the gall-darndest lion I've ever seen. If it has freaking 5 legs on each side, that'd be crazy. My new zoo, McGrew Zoo, will make people talk. My new zoo, McGrew Zoo, will make people walk at the strangest odd creatures that ever did walk. I'll get for my zoo a new sort of hen who roosts in another hen's top knot, and then another one roosts in the top knot of his, and another in his, and another in his, and so forth and upwards and onwards. Gee whiz. What up? This guy's a master at words. But that's just a start. I'll do better than that. They'll see me the next day. They'll see me You'll see me next day in my zookeeper's hat, coming to my zoo with an elephant cat. Damn. Crazy. They'll be so surprised, they'll all swallow their gum. They'll ask when they see my strange animals come, where do you suppose he gets things like that from? I'm wondering myself. His animals all have such very odd faces. I bet he must hunt them in rather odd places. I mean, you kind of have to. And that's what I'll do, said young Gerald McGrew. If you want to catch beasts you don't see every day, you'll have to go places quite out of the way. That's facts. That is facts, man. If you want something out of the ordinary, you can't go to the same ordinary places. You'll have to go places no one can get to. You have to get cold. You have to get wet too. Up past the North Pole, where the frozen winds swirl. Up past the North Pole, where the frozen winds squeal, I'll go and I'll hunt in my ski-go mobile and bring back a family of what do you know, and that's how my new zoo, McGrew Zoo, will grow. Okay, I think this is what people were progressives were so offended by. Hold on here. Yeah, this has to be it, because I remember I think it was Fox or Deadline. I forget what article that was, but they were mentioning how Dr. Seuss, we're using racial stereotypes for black and brown people. So I'm guessing you kind of shift that in with the Chinese. Are Chinese people brown or are they yellow? I don't know, but nevertheless, I believe this is what it is. Let me read this first. I'll hunt in the mountains of Zamba Mut Tank with helpers who all wear their eyes at a slant. Bro, okay, that's awesome. I mean, that's what's wrong with that? I don't know. I mean, maybe if Asian folks came out and said, hey, this is kind of messed up. I mean, I don't know. I don't see the problem of. I don't see what's the issue? Because, I mean, they look just like Chinese monks. I mean, have you guys ever... I know this is maybe a dumb question, but have you guys ever seen an Asian? All right, this is an Asian, okay? No. This is an Asian. Shit. This is an Asian, okay? See that? Their eyes... their eyes are kind of at a slant. So, all right, go there. Their eyes are kind of at a slant. So I don't see how. They just look. I don't know. They look like Chinese monks. I mean, hell, I'll probably just throw up another image of a Chinese monk over here somewhere. But I don't know. I mean, maybe. Again, I don't know how the Asian population felt about this, but it's nothing that bad. I don't know. Because if you see an Asian, you can kind of tell that they're Asian by how their eyes are, just different and they're more narrow. I don't know, but I'm guessing this is what people were offended by in this particular book. But let's see if there's any more. And capture a fine fluffy bird called the bustard, who eats custard with sauce made of mustard, and also a very fine beast called the flustered, who only eats mustard with sauce made of custard. Ooh. bar for bar, Seuss. Bar. Bro, Dr. Seuss should have been a goddamn rapper. This man would have been more lethal than Eminem. Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. Oh my, let me read that one more time. That's how good that was. And capture a fine, fluffy bird called the bustard, who only eats custard with sauce made of mustard, and also a very fine beast called the flustered, who only eats mustard with sauce made of custard. Bar for bar. I'll catch him in caves, I'll catch him in brooks, I'll catch him in crannies, I'll catch him in nooks that you don't read about in geography books. I'll catch them in countries that no other. Let me start over. I'll catch them in countries that no one can spell, like the country of Puda Fapel. Jesus Christ. Oh goodness. Yeah. I don't know how you would even spell that. But, I mean, it's spelled like that, initially. But if a person sounded that off, like, whoo. I told you this guy's a wizard at words. In a country like that, if a hunter is clever, he'll hunt up some beasts that you never saw ever. I'll load up 5 boats with a family of jokes, whose feet are like cows, but wear squirrel skin coats, and sit down like dogs, but have voices like goats. Excepting that they can't sing very high notes. And then I'll go down in the wilds of Nantucket and capture a family of lunks in a bucket. And people will say, now I like that boy heaps. Now I like that boy heaps. His new zoo, McGrew Zoo, is growing by leaps. He captures them wild. He captures them meek. He captures them slim. He captures them sleek. Jesus Christ. What do you suppose he will capture next week? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Dun 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 dun. Alright, sorry. Dragon Ball Z. Okay, let me stop. Copyright. See, now it's in my head and I gotta sing the rest. Okay, it's past. I'll capture one tiny. I'll capture one cute. I'll capture a deer no hunter would shoot. A deer that's so nice he would sleep in your bed if it weren't for those horns he has on his head. Jeez, look at that rat. Man. I don't know if no hunter would shoot that. I mean, it looks like a baby deer. Well, I mean, it says tiny. But I don't know, man. A rat like that? I don't know. And speaking of horns that are just a bit queer. Queer. I'll bring back a very odd family of deer. A father, a mother, 2 sisters, a brother, whose horns are connected from one to the other. Ah, cool. I mean, if you kind of look at it, it looks like little hearts. Yeah, I see hearts. It's nice. It's nice. Whose horns are so mixed they can't tell them apart. Can't tell where they end, can't tell where they start. Each deer's mighty puzzle. He's never yet found if his horns are hers or the other way around. Damn. I don't like how that sounds. Okay. I'll capture them fat. I'll capture them scrawny. I'll capture a scragglefoot McRawny. A high-stepping animal, fast as the wind, from the blistering sands of the desert of Sind. If that's how you say that. Yeah, it kind of looks like a giraffe with. Yeah, it kind of looks like a giraffe. A giraffe type donkey? I don't know. This beast is the beast that the brave chieftains ride. when they want to go fast to find someplace to hide. A Negroni is fine for my zoo. And hold on, a Negroni is fine for my zoo, and so is the chieftain. I'll bring one back too. Bro, what? What is this? What is this, bro? What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Bro, what is this? Oh shit, man. Oh my god. Sorry, man. I'm only laughing. I'm only laughing because this bitch look. Yo, this bitch look like Francine from Martha. Oh my god, bro. Yo, bitch look like a Ninja Turtle with lips. With a wig. Oh my god, man. All right, let me calm down. I'm only laughing because we all know a bitch that looks like this. Don't lie. Don't lie. Comment down below. You know someone that looks just like this. Oh my god. All right, that's enough, man. Let's chill. In the far west part of southeast North Dakota lives a very fine animal called the loda. Damn. I'll capture one who is much even finer in the northeastern west part of South Carolina. Are you serious? See? That's my state. Oh my god. Bro, no fucking way. No fucking... See? I told y'all. I know someone who look like... Oh fuck no, man. I'm done. I'm about to go. Holy shit, man. Damn. When people see him, they will say bye now by thunder. This new zoo, McGrew Zoo, is really a wonder. God damn, man. That's, bro. I mean, hey, man. The what is it? The loader. Hey, as long as you got a smile on your face, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what you look like. It's all about how you feel on the inside, man. But goddamn. Goddamn. Oh, fuck. Oh shit. That's tough. All right. Most beasts are quite friendly, but still, in some lands, some beasts are too dangerous to catch with bare hands. Wait, this man was catching all these shit with his bare hands? Okay, for those who are ugly and vicious and mean, I'll build a bad animal catching machine. Yeah, you might need that for the loader. Alright, that's enough, man. Don't kick a dead horse. It's rather expensive to build such a kit, but with it, a hunter can never get bit. It's facts. A zoo should have bugs, so I'll capture a snarl, whose legs are snarled in a terrible wait. I'll capture a thrall whose legs are snared. Wait, what? How do you? It's like every other word rhymes. So snarl, thrall, snarled. Bro, how do you? All right, this one's a puzzler. I'll capture a snarl whose legs are snarled in a wait. This one got me. This one is thrall. Snarl. Steal. thrill. I'll capture a thrill whose legs are snarled in a terrible sneal. I don't know. Fuck it. We're moving on. And then I'll go out and I'll capture some shugs. Wait, I got sneeze. Shit. Thank you. And then I'll go out and I'll capture some shugs. Some keen shooter, mean shooter, bean shooter bugs. Damn. What the fuck is that? I'll go to the African island of Yurka and bring back a tizzle top truffle mazurka, a kind of canary with quite a tall throat. His neck is so long, if he swallows an oat for breakfast on the 1st of April, they say it will go down such a very long way, and it gets to his stomach the 15th of May. God damn, man. That's tough. I'll bag a big bug who is very surprised, a fellow who has a propeller. Wait. I'll bag a big bug who is very surprising, a fellow who has a propeller for rising. And zooming around, making cross-country hops from Texas to Boston with only 2 stops. Now that sort of thing for a bug is just tops. Yes, I say so too. And when I've caught him, the next thing you know, I'll go and I'll capture a wild tic-tac-toe. With X's that win and zeros that lose, he'll look mighty good in his zoo of Magoo's. Okay. What the hell is that? I'll bring back I'll bring back a gusset, a Franken, a gasket, and also a gooch from the wild islands of Nantucket. And 8 Persian princes will carry the basket, but their names are, I don't know, so I don't ask it. Right. Facts. Oh man. In a cave in Khartoum lives a beast called the Natch that no other has been able to catch. He's hidden for years in his cave with a pouch, and no one's been able to make him come out. But I'll coax him out of with a wonderful meal that's cooked by my cooks in my Crockermobile. Yeah, that's all it takes, man. Just gotta feed him a little bit. You're good. We'll fix up a dish that is just to his taste. 3 chicken corsets made of library paste, then sprinkled with peanut shucks, pickled and spiced, then baked at 300 degrees and then iced. Ooh, that sounds actually quite good. It's mighty hard cooking to cook up such feasts, but that's how the Magoo Zoo gets beasts. Hey man, gotta do what you gotta do. I'll go to the faraway mountains of Topskit near the river of Knobskit and bring back an Obskit. A sort of thing of a kind of a thing Obskit who only eats what is that? R- Rabob, rababa, rab, rhubarb, and corn on the cob skip. Huh. Then people will flock to my zoo in a mob skit. McGrew, they will say, does a wonderful job skit. He hunts with such he hunts with such vigor. This new zoo, McGrew Zoo, gets bigger and bigger. Oh, got some Russian. Okay. Wait, is this something else that they were offended? Wait a minute. I doubt the Russians were offended by this. Yeah, that article just said, you know, there are stereotypes of black and brown people. So yeah, Russians wouldn't really qualify because, you know, it's 2021 and apparently it's okay to hit on whites. So yeah, I don't think the Russians were really offended by this. So moving on, never mind, let's continue. And speaking of birds, there's the Russian Polski, whose head ski is red ski and belly is blue ski. And I'll get one of them for my Zooski Migrewski. And then the whole town will gasp. My, this boy never sleeps. No keeper before ever kept what he keeps. And Anticheek? What is that? And anti kitsch? A creep? There's no telling what a young fellow will do when there's no telling what that young fellow will do. And then just to show them, I'll sail to Katru and bring back how do I read this? An Anchik, and a Irk, and Nurkle, a Preep, a Nerd, a Prue, and a Ski. Wait, hold on. Well, how would I read this? There's no telling what a young fellow will do. And then just to show them, I'll sail to Katru and bring back hold on. An Anchik, a Nurkle, a Preep, a Nerd, a Prue, and a Scree Sucker too? Is that how you read that? I don't know. Yo, it's a gang of Felicias. Holy shit. I'll hunt in the jungles of Hippo no Hungus and bring back a flock of Dibble Bungus. Bippo no Bungus from the Hippo no Hungus are better than those down in Dippo no Dungus. Dungus. And smarter than those out of Nipple no Nungus. That's why I'll catch them in Hippo no Hungus instead of those in Nungo, in Nangus and Nungus, in Dungus. Okay. And people will say then, see these bibs pounding. These bibs bounding. This new zookeeper, simply astounding. He travels so far. You think he would drop. Then, do you suppose this young fellow will stop? Stop. Well, I should, but I won't stop until I've captured Fiza Mawiza Madil. Wait. Stop. Well, I should stop, but I won't stop until I've captured a Fiza Mawiza Madil. Ugh. World's biggest bird from the island of Guac, who only eats pine trees and spits out the bark. Quark? Is that how you say it? Quark? From the island of Guac, who only eats pine trees and spits out the bark? And boy, when I get him back home to my park, the whole world will say, Young McGrew's made his mark. He's built a zoo better than Noah's whole ark. I mean, these wonderful, marvelous beasts that he chooses have made him the greatest of all the McGrewses. Wow, they'll all cheer, but what his zoo, they'll all start over. Wow, they'll all cheer, but this zoo must be worth it's wait, wow, they'll all cheer this what oh see I skipped the word. They'll all cheer what this zoo must be worth. It's the goddamnedest zoo on the face of the earth. Yes, that's what I do, said young Gerald McGrew. I'd make a few changes if I ran the zoo. Alright. That was very confusing. Okay, so I mean, looking at the whole book, it looks like the only thing I could really see was the depiction of the Asian monks. I mean, that's what they kind of look like to me. I mean, again, I'm not Asian. I would have to see what kind of stereotype that Zeus made for black folks. I doubt I would be offended by it, but again, taking my bias out of it, even I know that, back in the day, there were some illustrations made from blacks, with the crazy eyes and the big lips and the watermelon, like kind of stuff like that. And even looking at those stuff from back in the day, I'm still not offended by it, but I also, again, taking out my bias, I know that I wasn't born in those times where I guess those images would be seen more so as hurtful. So with that in consideration, I'll check it out. I mean, maybe it'll strike me a different way. I still doubt it. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about all this down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that horrible reading. Again, if this video does well, I'll do all of the books, or if not, I'll just skim through and see what everyone was offended by, because I honestly want to give a genuine reaction to everything. So again, let me know what you guys think about all this down below, or if there are any Asians watching this. Are you offended by this stereotype or this kind of depiction of Asians? I mean, even though they kind of look like Asians, I mean, you can't really. I mean, because most people, when you think of Asians, you think of slanted eyes and like the stash and like the hat, like picking rice and all that stuff. So I mean, I guess I can kind of see how that would be kind of offensive, but again, I'm not Asian, so as for me, I don't really see a problem with it. But again, if there are any Asians, watching this video, let me know down in the comments. I mean, are you offended by this depiction of like this? I guess you can call them like Asian monks, Chinese monks. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think about all this. Again, like I said, depending on how this do, I'll do more, man. I'll do more. But hopefully you guys enjoy that horrible reading. So that was cool though. It was fun. I like this. So again, guys, that's everything. And of course, if you want to support the channel, head on over to firstword.com. Get yourself some sweet merch. But it is almost time for my haircut. So a much needed haircut. So I'm getting out of here, guys. Take care. Bye bye.